Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayshawn and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. You already know your girl is back with another video. Based on the title, you know exactly what I'm about to talk about. Y'all, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to 50K by the end of the year. And follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Kayshawn with 3 E's. As you can see, I got my little basket right here, you know, Little Red Riding Hood. Or Little Red riding through the hood, you know, over here, cuz. Or ride on your baby daddies. I don't know. Whichever way you want to call me, I'm cool with, okay? But y'all already know, without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Let's go. Alright, y'all. So, boom. Y'all know how I like to start my story times off. You know, don't mind that my costume is a little bit wrinkled. Y'all know I'm not about to do any extra work to steam it, iron it, all that other stuff. Won't do extra work over here, okay? So, anyways, y'all, let me tell y'all about this tam. Okay, this thing keeps sliding up. Maybe I should have got the longer cape, but I was trying to be cute, you know, and stuff, but whatever. Let me tell y'all about this time, right? Okay, so this story time about to be about me, Shauna, and Kendra. Y'all already know Shauna is the bestie, fuck the restie, okay? I'm over Shauna house chilling. We just kicking it. I was happy because, you know what? Her mama used to make some bomb chili, and I like chili. But y'all, if y'all, let me know in the comments below too if y'all got this kind of mom or parents. My mama makes some great chili, right? But in the summertime, you know, she don't want to make no chili. You know, she be feeling like certain foods is seasonal, and I get it, but it's like it's the summertime and I want some chili. So my mama used to be like, it's too hot to make chili. I'm not making chili in the summertime. That's a wintertime food. That's the fall type dish. All of this, like, no. I'm hungry for some chili. Why do I gotta wait all the way to the winter to get some chili? So let me know if your parents do that too, or if you do that. If you feel like certain foods or like chicken noodle soup, like you only can make at certain seasons. But I was happy because Shauna mama made some good chili too. And she will make it just whenever we ask for it. It don't matter if we was in the dead heat of the summer. It don't matter. She gonna make it. So I was happy that, you know, we had asked her like a couple days before because she makes some chili. So when Shauna called me like, you know, yeah, my mama got the chili. Like, I'm like, here I come right now. Like, damn near didn't even put my shoes on and raced up out of that house so I can go get that chili. Because, y'all, I love me some chili, okay? So, I go to Shauna house. You know, we eat chili. Of course, we in a food coma because, you know, I cleared that bowl with my crackers and all. The chili was amazing. So, you already know I'm sitting on the couch. I'm dozing off because good girl is tired. Like, I definitely went into a food coma. I definitely got the itis. So, me and Shauna both, we passed out on the couch, y'all. We lay down for a minute, but, you know, it only take a couple seconds when you got the itis and you pass out. So we sleep. When we woke up, I guess Shauna mama had already left, like probably like during the day, because when we woke up, you know, it was nighttime and like the blinds were still open. And you know, normally when it starts to get dark, like Shauna mama or Shauna, like they'll close the blinds, kind of lock down the house. So I'm thinking like Shauna mama must have left while it was still in the afternoon, because if she didn't, then I don't know where Dash think he gonna come sit at, because my basket right here. Yeah, babe. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Boom. But anyways, so he coming around. He coming around, y'all. Okay. Maybe he ain't gonna get up here. Okay, we might be good. But anyway, so I'm there he is. Okay. But anyway, so I'm thinking like, okay, she must have already left. So when we woke up, you know, we get up stretching like, damn, how long was we out for? Like, we must have been asleep for a long ass time, right? So we end up waking up. So we end up shutting down the house. And I just mean like, you know, locking up the patio door or the sliding door, closing the front door, closing the blinds in the house and stuff like that. So we realized that Shauna mama was gone. We was the only ones that was up in the house. So, okay, cool. We just sitting there chilling and stuff. So we just like, you know, what should we do today? It's just us, like, you know, whatever. So we just sitting on the couch for a minute, just kind of like watching TV, getting our thoughts together. I'm still talking about the motherfucking chili because the chili was so good. I'm like, yeah, let me go in the kitchen and pack me up a little Tupperware bowl of chili, because yeah, I'm about to take all this home because I love that chili, right? So, you know, I'm in the kitchen putting chili in the Tupperware, whatever, getting ready, you know. Well, I just wanted it to be ready. Thank you. I just wanted it to be ready for whenever I was like leaving out, because I didn't know if we was gonna end up doing something or if we was gonna leave. So, you know, I just had it ready. So I'm putting my Papa, You can't fit. No, don't get out of my basket. Get your hand, get your paw out of my basket. Thank you. You can't fit over here. Go back over here. Papa, Dash, back up. I be trying to cut out some of the Dash interruptions because I know everybody just, don't like that. They just here for a story, y'all. But when you are a mother, it's hard, Papa, you know? So, anyways, back to the story. Mess up my little setting with my basket of goodies for grandma house. But anywho, like I was saying, so I'm packing up my chili in the kitchen and stuff, and I hear my phone ring. So it's ringing. So it was still over by the couch while I was in the kitchen. So I was like, yeah, Shauna, who is that? So she like, oh, it's Kendra calling or whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, answer it. So she answered it. So they talking. She like, hey girl, what's up? Kendra like, what's up? She like, what y'all doing? So Shauna ended up telling her and stuff like, yeah, we just at my house chilling. Like we literally just woke up for a nap. We not doing nothing. So Kendra was like, oh, okay, bet. Like, can I come over? Of course, Shauna like, yeah, you come over, like, whatever. So, cool. So, Kendra is now about to be on her way to Shauna house. So, I done packed up my little big bowl of chili. Not a little one, a big bowl. Yes, I want it all. Big bowl of chili, my little crackers. I put them in my little plastic store bag. I tie it up. And I go outside and I sit it in my car because one thing about me, I'm not going to forget my food. Like, if I sit it in the kitchen and we end up doing something, I might forget it. I need to go put it in the car now while I remember, right? So I take the bowl, I go sit it outside in the car and I come back in. So me and Shauna just chilling, some time go by, like maybe 20 minutes, and Kendra end up pulling up. Okay, cool. So she pull up. So now it's us three. So we just sitting in the house. We just like, yeah, like, what's up, Kendra? Like, what you on or whatever. And she was just telling us, like, how she met this boy and she wanted to pull up on him and like kick it with him or whatever. So I'm like, oh, okay, bet. Like, that's cool. So next thing you know, while we just sitting there talking about the new guy she met, it's a knock on the door. And it's the girl that lived, like, it's Shauna's neighbor, but she lived like 3 or 4 houses down. Like, she come and hang out with us sometimes. So she came knocking on the door. So we, of course, Shauna let her in. So now it's us four. We all just chilling. We just kicking it. We talking. So, we say hey to the neighbor. We just gonna call her neighbor because she ain't got a big part. So we said hey to the neighbor. So she sit down like, yeah, what's up? What y'all doing? Whatever. So, Shauna, like, we was just talking about, Kendra, she just met a new guy. So we was talking about the new guy and stuff and blah, blah, blah. So the neighbor, she a little bit more advanced than us. Like, she be just doing a lot of little extra stuff, but not nothing major. But she just started, like, while we was talking about guys and stuff, she just started saying, like, she like, yeah, oh, speaking of meeting a new guy, this was the neighbor saying. She like, speaking of meeting a new guy, she like, I just met this new guy. He worked at this place where his daddy owned some type of construction something, and she like, yeah, my boo worked there, he make this much an hour, just like, just bragging on him. So the neighbor asked Kendra like, where you meet your guy at, like, where you meet him at. So Kendra's like,
yeah, I met him at work, whatever. Like, I went up there and he was kind of cute. We ended up exchanging numbers.
So you could tell Kendra was beating around the bush of where she met him at. So neighbor was like, where? Like, well, where he work at? So Kendra was like,
he work at McDonald's.
So the neighbors started laughing. But meanwhile, me and Shauna just sitting there like, y'all gotta remember, like, we're young. So I don't know why. I seen this one video on TikTok, and y'all know those little, what's those things called that they do on YouTube where they like, it'll be a line of girls or guys and they'll be like, smash or pass, or would you date me, or what you like about me, like whatever that like little stuff that people be doing or whatever. I seen something like that, and I think it was some 19-year-olds or 20-year-olds, and this girl had asked this guy like, where you work at, and I think he had said, oh yeah, I think I talked about this before on, I think it was a live, but the girl asked the boy where he worked at, and he had said Farmer Mills. Now, I think everybody know what Farmer Mills is, but if you don't, it's basically just like a clothing store, like, a little cheap clothing store. So he had said that he worked at Farmer Mills, and one of the dudes that was standing next to him had laughed, and I liked the girl that was interviewing him or rating him or whatever, because she like, what you laughing for? Like, a job is a job, and you got to remember they was 19 years old. I don't know why people expect people, especially under 21, to be like these big boss CEOs or not have a job like McDonald's, Subway, the movies. Like, you're 19 years old, bro. I don't expect you to own a fucking company. Like, that's weird to me. But so when the neighbor left, mind you, the neighbor was she was a couple years older than us, but her and Shauna had lived over there for so long, so we just became really cool with them or with her. So yeah, so when she had laughed, Shauna like, what's funny? And I'm like, yeah, like, we're young. Like, if he working at McDonald's, I mean, it ain't like he 25, 26 years old. Like, where he supposed to work at, right? So the neighbor is like, no, you just like, you need to get, y'all too old for that now. Mind you, we're still young, but whatever. But she like, y'all too old for that now. Like, y'all gotta get y'all a real man. Y'all gotta get you a real nigga. Mind you, if you somebody like Kendra, thing one, people like that, you're a sponge. You soak up, you absorb everything that's around you. And if you have that follower tendency, you don't know how to think for yourself, right? Everybody can't be like me and Shauna, right? Because I'm sitting here thinking like, girl, I'm letting whatever the neighbors say go in one ear and out the other because, girl, we're young. Like, I know we're grown, like maybe over 18, but we're still young. So if you're working at McDonald's, then that's just what it is, right? So we were just sitting there talking about that. Like, girl, we don't care about him working at no McDonald's or whatever. And Kendra, goofy self, she over there like,
Well, come to think of it, yeah, you is right. Like, I'm on my grown woman shit. I'm getting too old for that. Like, I don't need to be messing with nobody that's making minimum wage.
and we like, man, Shauna literally, that's why that's my bestie, fuck the restie. Because we literally looked at her, we like, bitch, don't you work at KFC? Like, you work at KFC, babe. Like, and I'm not even trying to talk down on her or nothing, but you work at KFC. How are you talking about somebody working at McDonald's and you work at KFC? Now, granted, she had two jobs. She worked at KFC and she worked at the mall, at the clothing store at the mall. But what we talking about here? You work at KFC, so why are you trying to act like, I just didn't understand. So she like,
But that's different, because I'm a woman, I'm a girl. Like, niggas is supposed to be men and take care of everything. Like, they supposed to be on a big boss energy type shit.
like, just saying a whole bunch of little goofy stuff. So we like, I'm like, okay, well, if you have a problem with him working at McDonald's, why did you met him at the job? So how are you trying to act like all of a sudden you got a problem with him working at McDonald's? Like, you didn't know he worked there. It ain't like you met him in the lobby and exchanged numbers. You met him over the counter. You met him while he was working at McDonald's. So you can't act like you got a problem with him working where he worked. Because my thing is, if you don't want to date somebody that work at McDonald's, I mean, that's absolutely fine. I don't care. I can't tell you what your preference is or judge you on your preference. I don't care. But you can't meet somebody at that workplace and then be mad that they work there. You get what I'm saying? Do that make sense? Like, if I meet you at McDonald's and I'm talking to you at the register and I get your number, I can't then go home and be texting you like, why the fuck you work at McDonald's? Like, I met you there. Like, how I'm gonna trip? I didn't understand. So, I was just kind of saying that to her, like, girl, you can't trip and you met him there, but like, whatever. Now you want to start sitting back here thinking about it, like, that's just weird. So, she was still saying that she had wanted to pull up on him. So I'm like, I'm being funny. I'm like, no, if you care about him working at McDonald's, maybe we shouldn't pull up on him. Like, why don't you go ahead and delete his number? Because obviously you acting like you got a problem with his job now, and I'm not understanding. So Kendra was just sitting there like,
I don't know if I still want to meet up with him now because, you know what, neighbor is so right. Like, I'm grown. I'm on my grown woman shit. What do I look like fucking with somebody that work at McDonald's?
and like, she just over there thinking, like, she really looking up, thinking, like, contemplating it. And I said, yeah, girl, because if we supposed to be linked with them and you feel this way about him, yeah, maybe you don't need to link with him. So as we talking, McDonald's end up calling her, okay? He ended up calling and he on FaceTime, so he was just asking like, was she still stopping by? So she in the camera like, and mind you, you could tell that he got people in his background, like he got a lot of his love. Well, not a lot, but like he got a few of his homeboys, because she must have told him that, like, she got two friends. So you could tell that, there's people over there and they probably just linked up. So this goofball Kendra, she all like,
I don't know because I'm just sitting here talking to my friends and like, is McDonald's your only job?
And I'm sitting here like the way she said it, it's like she talking to us, and like we the ones got the problem with him working at McDonald's and stuff.
I'm just talking to my friends, and you know what? I don't really know. Like, I'm too grown to really be fucking with a nigga that work at McDonald's.
You could tell that he must really wanted to either link with her, or he really, when you get your, like when you gotta play on the floor and you round up your group of people and then the other person is on games, like you don't want to have to tell your people that the girls is on games. Like for instance, if I meet up with my boo and I say, "Oh boo, I got all my homegirls, get you some guys together, whatever," he go get a group of guys, and then next thing you know, I'm saying like, "Nah, boo, I ain't coming no more." That boy, that my boo don't want to tell his homeboys that he didn't round them all up for no reason. Like guys don't really want to do that. So it's like he heard what she was saying, but I feel like I could hear the guys in the background like, "Man, they about to have us on a dummy mission. Like, is they playing? They trying to play us? Like, man, I don't know." Like saying all type of stuff. So the boy like McDonald's, I'm just calling McDonald's. McDonald's like, "Bro, I don't know what you talking about. Like, is you coming? Like, just come. Like, we already got the bottle. Just come." Like, you could tell he just wanted us to come. Like, he ain't really even trying to hear all that extra stuff, right? So he like, just come. So, Kendra looked at us. She like,
I mean, y'all want to go, or y'all really ain't feeling it?
and I'm like, "Girl, you the one that's not feeling it. If anything, we don't care. Like, these is your friends, or this is your boy that you met. Do you want to go see him or not? If you don't want to go, we don't have to go. But if you want to go, we gonna still go. Like, we don't have a problem." She like,
well, yeah, okay, send me the address. Yeah, we just gonna come pull up and kick it for a minute.
and he like, "All right, cool, I'm gonna send it to you." Kind of looking at her, I'm like, "Well, girl, if you gonna be stank towards him, don't even waste your time or his time. Like, now all of a sudden you didn't talk to neighbor and you got this change of heart about this boy. You was just excited about pulling up on him and all of that, and all of a sudden you trying to act different. I don't know." But Kendra was just saying like, she like, "It's cool, it's fine, I'm gonna be straight," or whatever. So we like, okay, whatever. So we end up getting in Kendra car. We pull off. We are heading to the address that McDonald's sent us. So when we pulled up, it was four of them. It was only three of us, but it was four guys or whatever in the car. So they was waiting for us so we all can go in the house. So we all get out the car. We introduce ourselves. We saying hi. We end up walking into the house and stuff. So they got all these brown paper bags because they got apple juice. Y'all know the drill. So we going in the house. So we sitting on the couch and we chilling. So everybody is kind of cool and it's like a vibe. Everybody got good energy. So it's like Kendra is at the standoffish to McDonald's. And because at first when McDonald's sat on the couch, he was like, "Kendra, come over here, like, sit with me." And Kendra like,
"Nah, it's cool. I'm gonna sit over here with my homegirls."
And me and Shonda looking like, because like you could go sit with your boo. Like we already know the drill. Like when we come see our boos and stuff, go be on your boo. This is why we're here, for you and your boo to spend time together. And we're just the wing women or the wing woman. But Shauna had said that like, no, like you good, you can go sit over there with her, because we didn't know if she was doing that just to be like, I don't want to leave my girls. But we on the couch across from each other, so it wasn't like you would be leaving us anywhere. Like you can go over there. And she just was like, Kendra like,
"No, I'm good. I'm gonna sit over here with y'all. I already sat down and everything."
So you could tell McDonald's is looking like, what the fuck? Like, and McDonald's was a cute guy. Like, all of them in there they was pretty good looking. So you could tell he like, what the fuck? He just did like a man, whatever. Like, I ain't even about to trip on that. So he started taking the apple juice bottle out, and we about to start pouring up shots. So we all talking and stuff like that. So we vibing for a minute, and McDonald's was just acting cringy like, why you so standoffish? Like, come over here, like, kick it. Like, what's going on? Like, we've been texting, and you ain't got the same energy that you had on the phone. So she like,
"No, it's nothing. It's nothing. Like, I'm just chilling. Like, we just vibing out. Like, this the first time we hung out since I met you. Like, so, I don't really know you like that. You a stranger."
So one of his homeboys was like, "Well, come over here and sit next to him so he won't be a stranger no more. Like, come kick it. Come get to know him." So, we like Shauna was like, right, because at this point, okay, let me just move this. At this point, we've been drinking our apple juice, so we kind of feeling it a little bit. So Shauna like, right, go over there, like, go kick it with him and stuff. So Kendra, like, she been drinking that apple juice too. So she like, we was all talking, asking each other questions and just talking about certain topics and stuff. So Kendra was just like,
"Let me ask y'all, like, where y'all work at? Like, where do everybody work at?"
So me and Shauna looked at each other like, oh my God, this bitch Kendra. Like, what's going on? The one guy, he was a little bit older. He had said he had worked at the post office, and you know the post office made good money for real. And then another guy was like, he was like, I got my own company. I be selling like something. I forgot. He said something else, and then the other boy was like, I work at this plant, like and if you from where I'm from, y'all know the plants make good money and stuff like that. So he was like, I work at this plant. So Kendra like,
Oh, see, yep, see, good jobs, good paying jobs. So you the only one that work at McDonald's, huh?
I'm just like, oh my God. So one of his homeboys was like, man, like that's the second time you said that. Like, chill on my man. Like, what's wrong with me? And I've been meaning to ask y'all because I heard y'all on FaceTime when she said y'all had a problem with people working at McDonald's. So, me and Shauna like, well, who's y'all? We ain't never said we had a problem with nothing. Like, what you talking about? And he was like, well, yeah, because then your friend said she was just talking to her friends and y'all was talking about working at McDonald's. I said, nah, we weren't talking about we had a problem with it. I said, I don't care because at this time, just leaving out of school, I worked at the movie theaters. Like, y'all know the movie theaters was my first job. Sorry, y'all, I was not. When they be like, everybody's first job was McDonald's or something. No offense to McDonald's since we're talking about it right now, but my first job was the movie theaters. So, I'm just like, I was like, well, I work at the movie theater, so, it ain't really a step up or a step down. Like, all this shit, like, y'all, I don't care. All this shit is making minimum wage at the time, so it ain't no big deal for me. And Shauna was like, shit, not just babysit, because sometimes she would babysit because Shauna is the type that, like, she not no high head, but like she work at a place, and if you piss her off, she cussing everybody out. Then she gotta quit. Then she gotta go to Checkers. She cuss people out at Checkers. She left that. She had Popeyes. Cuss people out at Popeyes. Like, so but she was still in a fast food type thing. So she was like, shit, I'm only babysitting right now. Like, I just babysit on the side, cause like I said, we all still are young, making our little money. So, and they looked at Kendra like, and Kendra, where you work at? Like, where you work at? So she tried to only say the place. Let me just hold it, cause clearly, I can't have this out nowhere. Let me see, cause Red Riding Hood was holding her basket anyway. So let me just hold it. So, anyways, he don't know what he wanna do. So, anyways, yeah. So she tried to only say like the little clothing job at the mall, and she tried to leave KFC out. So she like,
Well, I work at the mall. Like, I work at the mall. The mall ain't minimum wage, so that's where I work at.
it ain't minimum wage, baby. If not, you probably get like a couple cent more, like nothing too major. So Shauna was cracking up and she like, and she work at KFC, y'all. She work at KFC too. So I started laughing because I'm nudging her like, Shauna, girl, shut up. Like, girl, be quiet because we weren't gonna put her on the spot like that. But it's just like you keep bringing up this fucking McDonald's thing, y'all, and I just did not understand why are we talking about McDonald's? Like, why we not eating McDonald's? We not at McDonald's. We don't know McDonald's, like the maker, like I mean the owner. Why are we talking about McDonald's so heavy? And once again, you met this nigga at McDonald's. So what is the problem, right? So he just like so McDonald's, the actual guy, well, not the actual guy, but the McDonald's in this story time, he just sitting there like, right, she just keep talking about my little job, like, boy, you ain't say nothing when I gave you that free small fry. So we all started laughing, and he was laughing too, and Kendra was like,
I mean, yeah, but then I had to, I don't know, maybe I was high or something. I had to realize, like, did I just get somebody who work at McDonald's my number? Like, I was starting to think twice about that.
mind you, Kendra don't even really smoke for real. Like, girl, you was not fucking high. Like, what are you talking about? So it's like everybody was laughing, and once she said that, we all kind of was like, ha. Like, girl, what are you talking about? So we just sitting there like, I'm like, okay, enough about these jobs. I said, I'm just here to have fun. I done been stressed out, y'all, because I just remember that week I was going through something. I think one of my main boos had pissed me off. When you got your favorite little boo and they just do too much and like you just be so irritated because it's like, you're my favorite and like now you about to get demoted from first place to like third or fourth. Like you pissing me off. So I was already highly irritated by him. So I was really looking forward to drinking some apple juice and letting loose and just having a good time. And I was happy to be around some guys that didn't want something on the first meetup. Every time I used to link up with guys, well, not every time, depending on who I would go with. If I'm going with thing one, we would link up with guys. They always want something. They always want something, okay? So I was happy that we was just linking with guys and they were just laughing and playing. We was having a good time. So I'm like, can we just drink apple juice, play a little game, and forget about this job? Like, we don't care. Like, we don't care where nobody work at. And The other homeboy was like, well, y'all might not care, but it seemed like your homegirl care for real because she haven't even really been saying nothing to McDonald's. So, like, what's going on? Because I thought we all was here for them. So I'm just like, once he said that, everybody kind of looked at Kendra, and I'm just like, well, I mean, I can't argue that, like, we are supposed to be here, because I'm sure he got his homeboys and said he was going to link with Kendra. Kendra got her homegirls to go link with McDonald's. So now that it's like, it's this disconnect, everybody just sitting here looking like, well, like, what we here for? Like, what's going on? So I'm just like, well, I don't know. Like, so McDonald's was like, come on, Kendra, let's go in the kitchen and talk. Like, let's just talk real quick. So Kendra get up and she walk over there, like, she go in the kitchen. So when they left, like, we just got to kicking it at the table and laughing, like, just talk about all the types of goofy stuff and, like, playing around, having a good time. So we kept drinking our little apple juice. So it's like while we sitting there talking, at first they wasn't loud or nothing, but like they was getting louder, Kendra and McDonald's in the kitchen, but not loud like arguing. It's just like you can hear Kendra, and like because I do this, I know she was like clapping her hands, like you can hear her like, but McDonald's though, like I just don't understand. So we in there like, are they still talking about this fucking McDonald's? So the homeboy was like, didn't your friend meet him there? So I'm like, to my knowledge, she did. So he like, so what's the problem? Like, she do know that got another job, right? Like that nigga get money. And I'm like, apparently not, because when she asked him like over the phone, like, do you work somewhere else? Of course he didn't say nothing. So I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know about no other job. So he was like, that nigga, you know what, I didn't even try to put all this business out there, but he like, that nigga really in the streets. Like, he be making moves, like he a pharmacist, a street pharmacist. And if you don't know what that is, it's okay, baby. You don't need to know. But he really out here in these streets, like moving. He only work at McDonald's because he needs something on paper. Y'all know my street people know, okay? But he was just saying like he only work at McDonald's because he need a job on paper, but he really be out, doing this little thug thizzle in the streets and stuff, like. So I'm just like, see, that's why she over here judging him, somebody he ain't got no, cause when we sitting there talking, she was just saying like, McDonald's ain't no real money, you ain't making no real money at McDonald's, that's minimum wage, like she was saying all stuff like that. So I'm just sitting over there thinking like, while she over here talking about McDonald's ain't no real money, like, first of all, like, it is. A check is a check, okay? A check, I don't care if McDonald's gave you an extra $200 a week. That's an extra $200 you weren't gonna have. So a check is a check, baby. So I'm just sitting here thinking, like, while you over here talking about something he ain't making no real money, that ain't no real money, little do you know, the McDonald's is just a second check. That's probably his spending money. That's probably his fool around money, his plate money, his extra money, okay? I'm just sitting over there like, wow, that's crazy. While she over here judging this guy for working at McDonald's, she didn't even really get to know and ask questions and stuff and see what's really going on with him. You just over here worried about McDonald's. All because you let the neighbor come down the street and put a bug in your ear that we don't even really care about anyways, right? So, I'm just like, well, that's going to be her loss because she shouldn't be judgmental and she shouldn't care this much about a job. And if she did, she should have never exchanged numbers with him. So I'm just like, whatever. Like, we just sitting there, we finished talking. They end up coming back from the kitchen. They still loud, but like, I'm just like, well, so when Kendra came and said, I'm like, is you ready to go? Because it seemed like it was like not an argument in the kitchen because it seemed like he kept trying to calm her down, but she still worked up about this motherfucking job that I just didn't understand. So, I just asked her, like, did you want to go? Because, like, don't feel like you got to stay because of us because your vibe is a little bit off and you messing up the vibe of the whole circle. So, like, did you want to leave? So she like,
no, I don't want to leave. Like, we were just in there talking. Like, I would just let him know, like, I'm really on my grown woman shit. Let me tell y'all here. Let me tell y'all, like, me and my bitches, like, we on our grown woman shit. Like, we get to the bag, we make our money, and we be having a good time and stuff like that. And we need niggas that's gonna match energy. Like, I don't got time. I mean, y'all got good jobs, but it's just like, you gotta do something else, baby. Like, McDonald's, that's their job that you have in high school. Like, we not in high school no more.
mind you, of course, I don't think she said get to the bag because we used to talk like that back in the day. But like she said something about making money or running up a check or some shit. Who knows? So they like what? So me and Shauna looking at her too, like, girl, we couldn't believe our own friend. Like we like, girl. We just told him that we work at McDonald's and she babysit and you over here talking about we on our grown woman shit. We getting to the bag. We running up a check. We doing this. So we just sitting there like, girl. The one main boy that kept talking, he was just like, yeah, maybe we should go ahead and wrap up this night. Like, y'all cool, but I seen she was the driver, so y'all probably gonna have to leave with her. But like, yeah, let's just wrap it up because like, you're not about to keep talking about my homeboy job. Like, you just doing too much. And Kendra was like,
Wait, so y'all kicking us out? Like, why y'all kicking us out? I don't understand. Like, it ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, like, that's not the guy I want for me. Like, you could work at McDonald's making that little bitty ass money, but I'm just saying.
So the boy was like, I'm not kicking y'all out. Like, I'm really asking, can you leave? Like, really, your friends can stay. But, they seem like the type that's going to ride with you. So, like, I'm just saying, really, you can go because you keep talking about money and little bag this and a little bit of money. Like, you don't even know what you're talking about. So I was just like, okay, yeah, like, it is what it is. Like, we definitely gonna, like, if y'all want her to go, we definitely gonna leave with her because, you come together, you leave together. That's just what it is. Even though she is being fucking annoying and irritating, but girl code, gotta do what we gotta do, right? So Shauna was just like, girl, just shut up about that motherfucking McDonald's. Like, I'm tired of hearing that shit. Do you want to go get some McDonald's? Shit, can you use your employee discount to get us some McDonald's? We need the discount. Let's go get some McDonald's. And I'm like, right, you over here mad about the McDonald's. What's your badge number? Like, what's the discount? Because shit, that should be pricey. Da-da. Like, we just all laughing, talking about getting some McDonald's because now we've been drinking apple juice. We starting to get hungry. Y'all keep talking about McDonald's. Can I get a motherfucking 6-piece? And a quarter pounder with cheese, fresh fries, no salt. Okay, can I get a strawberry banana smoothie on your discount? Like, girl, what is you talking about? So, McDonald's is just like, yeah, like, y'all cool as fuck, but she tweaking. Like, yeah, I'm kind of over this now. It is what it is. I try to talk to her on one-on-one in the kitchen and let her know, but she's still stuck on this McDonald's shit. Like, I'm tired of hearing it. Like, you trying to make a nigga feel bad. At least I got a job. At least I'm trying to do something. And Kendra was like,
no, I'm not trying to make you feel bad. Like, that's good. Like, of course, like, yeah, at least you got a job. A job is better than no job. But all I'm saying is, I need a grown man. I need a grown man. Like, that's not going to work for me in my life.
And I'm saying a thing like, Kendra, we still live at home with our mamas. Our parents. We ain't paying no fucking bills. Our parents still paying for our car insurance and stuff. Like, we ain't got no real bills. Why are you trying to act like you out here 25, 26 years old, paying your own rent and stuff, and you need this big boss nigga? Like, we're young. We just left school not too long ago. We're young, baby. Like, what are you... why are you expecting all this from this man? Like, what are you talking about? And then she like,
I mean, like, and then you was the cashier. Like, you could at least been a supervisor, the manager. Like, you were the cashier. Like, yeah, like, let's go. We can go ahead and go because, like, you got to step it up, baby. But when you step it up, you call me, let me know.
And he just started laughing. So next thing he laughing and he's like, okay, baby girl, like, you could go if you want to. Like, and he reach in his pocket and he bring out this big wad, like this big stack. Honey. All blue faces, y'all. I ain't seen not a single, not a 20, not a $5 bill. He put out a stack of blues, okay? And flipped through them bitches, all blues, all honey. I was like, damn, she might got a problem with McDonald's, but I don't. So no, I would never do that to my friend. I'm just playing, y'all. But I'm just sitting there thinking, he like, baby, you keep talking about a little bit of money, a little bit of change. Boy, that check that I get from McDonald's, I flushed that down the toilet. Like, he just started giving very much like, that type of energy because, like, you've been playing in his face all day, Kendra. So I didn't even blame him for trying to, get on that type of time because you've been talking about little this, little check, McDonald's. Why you working at McDonald's? He like, listen, I don't even gonna say nothing because I don't even put people in my business, but I'm that nigga. I'm him. Like, what are you talking about? Like, baby, I got money for days. Da da da. Like, he just started like, shout out not banging on her, but he just started like giving, big bank take little bank energy. Like, so I'm just sitting there like, okay, basket. Sit. So I'm just sitting there listening, like, you know how you be sitting there like you a proud mom or something like that? I'm over here like smiling like, yeah, stunt on that bitch. Oh, wait, that's my friend. Oh, wait, okay, don't stunt too hard. Because I low-key was feeling him because you're not going to keep talking about his money and what he got, what he don't got, his little bitty check, and you working at McDonald's. Like, you don't know no backstory. You just met him not too long ago. So y'all didn't even get to the point of getting to know each other for you to find out, hey, I'm a street pharmacist, but I got to work at McDonald's because I got to have a job on paper for my parole officer or whatever the case was, or I gotta have a job on paper for blah blah blah. Whatever his reason is, he could have told you. But my thing is, I'm glad that you did that because it showed your true characters for him. And I'm not trying to take up for the guy because I don't really know the guy, but I'm just saying as like in your morals, like your morals as a human being. That's why you just don't go off and start judging nobody. And my thing is, like I said in the beginning, if you had a problem with the McDonald's or him working at McDonald's, don't give him your number. Like, just don't get him your number. But that's why you take time and get to know people. Like, and then that way you can see what he really had going on. Like, if you was in it for the money, you played yourself, because you could have had the money if you would have just shut up, finished getting to know him. You would have found out that he was a street pharmacist and he really got that dough. Okay, so you could have been getting that dough on the side and the fry on the side. Now you done messed up both things. Now we gotta find somebody else that work at McDonald's to give us a discount. Like, you over here playing because you let neighbor come down there for 2 minutes. She was in that house and you let her put some BS in your ear, and now you done ran with it. But that's what happens when you're a follower and when you absorb everything like a sponge and you don't have a mind of your own. You just listen to everybody else. Obviously, when you was at that McDonald's, it was something about him that you liked, or maybe you just thought he was fine. So you should have just stuck with that and got to know him. But you let somebody else come and put some shit in your ear, and now you done played yourself. And now we getting kicked out the house. Well, they didn't like really kick us out on some mean shit, but you know, they kind of was like, yeah, y'all go ahead and get up out of here. Like, y'all can go. Now we getting kicked out by default because we can't let you get kicked out by yourself. So, you know, once he did that, you know, Kendra was just sitting there looking goofy like,
No, I was never saying anything was wrong with working at McDonald's.
no, bitch. Don't try to backtrack now. Nah, yes, you did. You had a problem with it. You said that you want a big bank. Okay, you didn't want that little bank McDonald's check. Don't try to backtrack now. You see, you got a little stack. Now all of a sudden, well, it's not nothing wrong with working at McDonald's. I was just saying, no, you said what you said when you said it. Okay, you said it, girl. So ain't no going back now, you know. So he just like, yeah, you know, it's cool though. Like, it's cool. It's all straight. Like, it was good getting to know you as much as I did. But yeah, you know, Kendra, you can go ahead and, you know, like was putting her out. So me and Shauna sitting there. I'm like, dang, they kicking Kendra out. They about to kick us out next. Let me hurry up and get another drink. I get to taking the next shot. Hey, shout out to Charlie. Charlie's got one of the best lemonades between Charlie's, Wendy's. Okay, don't get me started, because you know us black folks, we love a good lemonade. Okay, a strawberry lemonade. But anyways, so, you know, I started taking my little shot that was, I started taking my little apple juice that was already in my little shot glass. So I took it, like, me and Shauna was like, well, we about to get kicked out, so let's hurry up and take this little shot. So we cheered and we took it. So they started laughing, like, y'all is silly as fuck. Like, not y'all try to hurry up and drink. I was like, listen, because I know y'all about to kick us out next. And the one homeboy kept saying, like, we ain't kicking y'all out, like, don't, because we don't even get down like that. Like, we're not really kicking y'all out. We just already see the move. We really just want your friend to go, but y'all can stay. So, you know, we like, nah, you know, we can't stay. Yeah, we gotta, you know, we gotta go with her. We gotta girl code, you know, you gotta go with her. So they like, yeah, you know, we understand. Well, let's just go ahead and exchange numbers then. And then we're gonna have to link another time because y'all was a vibe. So, you know, we like, okay, cool. So we end up exchanging numbers. So McDonald's was like, and do y'all got another friend? Can you find me another friend? Preferably one that don't mind that I work at McDonald's. So we all started laughing. So I was like, I don't know, like, I can't hook you up with another friend. And you was talking to my friend. And he was like, that don't count. Like, can I let's go back in time. That don't count. I'm like, I ain't wish I had a time machine. So I'm like, oh yeah, and I don't know. We'll see. I'm like, well, we gonna link up. And we did link up with them again, y'all. I don't care if y'all feel like, oh, that was her friends and da da da. No, like, it's your fault. Look how my hair is coming off the thing. Get back in there, hair. Hey, I don't care. It ain't our fault that you decided to listen to neighbor and care so much about a fucking McDonald's job. But them are some cool dudes. So, you know, me and Shauna love a good guy group that's cool, chill, that just want to kick it and have fun. So yeah, we did end up exchanging numbers. We linked with them again. We didn't go with Kendra that time, but we ended up telling her, because I'm like, it's not a secret. I'm not hiding it from you. Because even when we was leaving out, not McDonald's, but the homeboys, they ended up walking us to the car, like kind of like me and Shauna in a sense, like, because they opened up our door. Like, I was in the passenger seat and Shauna was in the back seat on this side, so they opened up the door over here and Kendra just got in the car. So, you know, they said bye to us, and they was just like, the one main homeboy that was talking, he was saying bye to Kendra. He was like, Kendra, I hope you find who you looking for, because you obviously need a big baller or something like that. So I hope you found who you looking for. And she just was like, you know, she said something. So we got in the car, you know, I was just like, girl, I was like, we had to exchange numbers with them because why would you come with that bad energy? And she like,
no, I was just saying, like, I wasn't trying to mess up the vibe, but it was just like, neighbor was saying, like, we do really need to be on our grown women shit. Like, see, y'all don't understand because, okay, what you get the homeboy number? See, he talking about he work at a plant, he making good money. So, like, y'all won't understand because y'all niggas y'all mess with, they have money.
like, that's the thing though. When we met these guys, like, we didn't just, when we meet people, we don't just straight up be like, where you work at? Where you at? Especially when you younger. You don't care. You see a cute guy, you exchange numbers. Like, you might just ask them how old they is. And at that time, you might ask them what school they go to or something like that, what side of the hood they was from. But you don't just go around just asking people at that young age where you work at. Like, we didn't do that. So I'm like, how you think we had to get to know people first, and then find out like what was their occupation or what was their job, but we still wasn't judgmental because again we're kids. I mean, we adults technically, but we're kids. And at my age, I'm thinking I'm a kid at that time. So it's like you just don't do that. You should have got to know him, and that's what you get. So it's kind of like you're lost because you're over here judging people and being stubborn and stuck up about some shit that you originally didn't care about. That was my whole thing. You didn't even care about him working at McDonald's until baby girl came and said that you should care. So that's what you get. Now you just now he probably about to block you as soon as you pull off. That's your fault, Kendra. Too bad. But yes, y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure you thumbs up this video. Okay? Make sure you thumbs it up because the views and the likes need to match, okay? Thumbs up this video. Comment down below what you would have done in a situation like this. Or are y'all judgmental about people working at certain jobs, like at certain ages and stuff? Like, let me know. And, of course, make sure you're subscribed. I don't think y'all making sure y'all subscribe, but make sure y'all are subscribed. But y'all already know. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.